Tom Bradshaw has committed his future to Millwall Football Club by signing a new contract until the summer of 2024. Tom Bradshaw, well done, mate. Well deserved. You deserve this moment. Tom, do your magic now, mate. Get Jeb Wallace to put pen to paper. Come on. You know it. He knows it. He wants to stay here deep down. Work your magic, mate. Well deserved.
Brad, it's great to have you here and to talk about such good news, to hear that you've committed your long-term future to the club.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm over the moon. I've been here, I think it's my 4th year now, so I've obviously had a tough start when I first signed, but after that I've just loved being involved with the lads. Obviously initially with Chopper for a couple of years, and then obviously the gaffer now. So it's been a great time, and there's no better feeling than committing my future to Millwall.
Just spoken to the gaffer, obviously over the moon as well, and he says you're a great player to work with. Do you feel that sort of feeling amongst the players as well, that you get along with everyone so well, and you really give your all for the club on the pitch, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like for me it's a perfect setup in terms of the changing room, the lads. It's a great sort of bunch of players we've got here now, and we've had ever since I've been here, really. The atmosphere's always been sort of really good in the changing room, and it's somewhere where a new player can come in and settle down really quickly. And that's kind of just always stayed, really. We've never really had any sort of bad eggs in the changing room. It's always been sort of one big group as opposed to sort of cliques. So that's obviously been great. I've loved that. And from obviously the manager's point of view, obviously I love working with the gaffer, with the coaching staff, and it's just I've just got really good relationships here with everyone that works here and the fans, and it's just somewhere that I really enjoy playing. My family love living here, so it's just all in all a great setup.
We were speaking before we went on air here about when you first arrived at the club. It was a really difficult start for you, given that injury. You had to wait a while for your first goal, but now you're really building on that, and I think you're the first player since Lee Gregory in 2016 that scored 5-5 league games, so you're really flourishing at the moment in your Millwall career. Yeah,
I think, like I say, when I first signed for the club, every player wants to sort of hit the ground running and just have a great start to a new club. And I say for me, I never really had a serious injury before doing my ACL, and it was just a real sort of kick in the nuts, really. And it sort of delayed me wanting to. It delayed the start that I wanted, really. Obviously, fast forward that 12 months, and obviously to get my first Millwall goal, that was a sort of special feeling. And yeah, ever since then, I've just loved my time, and like I say, at the moment, it's just everything's clicked. Loving playing with the whole team, and obviously the little partnership I've got with Benny at the moment is something that I'm really enjoying, and feel like I'm sort of flourishing in. We just kind of work well off each other, and we understand where each other are on the pitch, and it's something that's sort of paying dividends for both of us and the team at the moment. So long may that continue, and yeah, just enjoying myself.
Yeah, 7 goals and 6 between the pair of you. You're really enjoying your time up front together. What is it that works so well between the pair of you?
I think it's quite hard to put your finger on, because sometimes in football you just naturally click with someone. Like I say, I've never played with Benny before Millwall, and it's just something that there's just that natural chemistry there, where sort of we know where each other are on the pitch, we know the runs each other like to make, and we're both sort of quite aggressive and like to press as well. So it's just sort of just the natural chemistry where we just both seem to work well with each other and play off each other, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I think Benny is too.
I'm going to put you on the spot here. Have you got a favourite Millwall moment so far since arriving at the club?
Wow, favourite Millwall moment. I mean, in terms of pure atmosphere and just
moment so far since arriving at the club?
Wow, favourite Millwall moment. I mean, in terms of pure atmosphere and just craziness was obviously the Palace game the other day. I mean, the atmosphere in the stadium and just the buzz leading up to the game was something that I hadn't experienced really at Millwall. Obviously, we've played Charlton local derby before, but it wasn't on the level of what it was with Palace. So in terms of the atmosphere and obviously we couldn't get the result that we wanted to go with that game. But for the atmosphere, that was brilliant. And I'd say from a personal point of view, just scoring my first goal after such a long wait, I think it was in the Cup against West Brom, header. And because there'd been such a long wait, obviously doing my ACL and so much time just to sit on the sidelines and sort of think about your game, and you're watching it for 8-9 months, and so just to get back out there and score that first goal, that was a real special moment.
Just finally, you love a celebration, you love a knee slide. Long may that continue, and we'll see you score plenty more goals.
Yeah, a knee slide's always been a favourite of mine, but I think, judging off photos,
went a bit AWOL recently, didn't you? Whole away and that, you're just running around.
Yeah, I look at some of my celebrations recently and I think, there's no structure to the celebration at all. But if I think about it during that period, I'll do the knee slide, and I really enjoy that. But sometimes I just get caught up in the moment and just end up running around like a headless chicken, really. So,
Bradders, congratulations, and great to see you staying at the club.
Cheers, Max. Thank you, buddy.